What's up YouTube? My name is Byrdman778 and welcome to another Outriders video. Today I'm showing you how you can play Devastator and not shoot a single bullet. No bullets needed, no gun damage, no nothing like that. But before we get into that, I'll let you know I am streaming over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Byrdman778. Make sure you're heading on over there and dropping a sub, follow, whatever it may be. I just appreciate having you all around. I start every day starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're going over to my Twitter, twitter.com/Byrdman778 for some super subpar tweets. And then here on YouTube, youtube.com/Byrdman778. Let's get right on the video. So the whole entire point of this video is this one skill for Devastator called Reflect Bullets. Reflect Bullets is a protection skill, and it reads, create a barrier that captures all enemy projectiles and accumulates damage. After 10 seconds of triggering the skill, the accumulated damage is reflected back to enemies in front of you. The barrier also protects against melee attacks by reflecting damage back. Now, this is really great because, first off, it only has a 22-second cooldown. For a lot of these abilities, especially how strong this is, that's a pretty short cooldown. You're going to be able to activate that pretty frequently and have essentially be able to stop a bunch of damage coming at you, whether you are playing in co-op or single player. I think in single player, it's going to be one of the best because it's going to give your other two abilities time to recharge, but also, again, send all that damage back. But in a co-op setting, this is going to be great because you're really going to be fulfilling that tank role. Now, the reason why this is so effective right now and how we're able to essentially not have to do any gun damage is because of two mods that we have here for Devastator. First off, for the lower armor mod, it's called Auto Reflect. You can now fight with the skill while it's active, but you cannot manually deactivate the skill. It only negates 50% of the damage. Now, essentially what this is going to do is put a giant barrier in front of you. You're still able to run around, shoot, do all that stuff, but it's going to immediately bounce back a lot of that damage to enemies. It's not going to absorb it. It's going to immediately bounce it back. Now, this synergizes well with one of the helmet mods that we have, the Strongest First. The enemy with the most health takes 50% more damage. This is really awesome because as we're not having to wait for those bullets to essentially be absorbed and then be sent out, the first enemy that has the highest health is immediately going to start being targeted by the projectiles being sent at us. So whether it's a breacher, a captain, marksman, or even just a regular rank and file enemies, you're going to be essentially wiping out everyone around you. Now, this works really well with one of our upper mods, Blood Primer. All the reflected bullets apply bleed status. This is really great because our bottom tree goes a lot into bleed, so we actually have some good synergy here between working through our protection tree and then going into the bleed tree as well. Essentially, you can just run around, have those bullets be bounced out. If someone doesn't get killed by them, they're going to get bled to death. So very good synergy right there. Also, on our gloves, we have increased the damage of reflected bullets by 25 damage. This is obviously great because it's going to make sure that they die faster. Now, there's one more mod that you can get for it. Unfortunately, I don't have it at this time because I have literally deleted everything. It's what you should be doing here in Outriders. Make sure you're deleting all your gear as fast as possible, especially when you see a mod for the first time, so you're able to get that cataloged for your future character. But it's one where you're able to extend the duration of the reflected bullets. So you're able to essentially go on for longer periods of time with that up, not having to shoot any damage. Now in this video, I do show off a couple times where I'm going against Captain Reiner, and I literally don't have to shoot any times whatsoever. There'll be some of the rank and files that are hanging behind the cover, something like that, I have to run over and shoot. But for Captain Reiner himself, I don't have to shoot any bullets. This makes this farm super fast and efficient and not have to really worry about it. Now for the tree, if you want to kind of add on this is kind of something I noticed that helped me out a little bit. Go into this anomaly reserve right here where you're able to get increase your anomaly power by 6%, and then the Colossus, increase your health, just making sure that you're able to take more damage and go through there. I would say one thing that you're able to do that's actually able to help out, two other abilities to synergize well, is Golem. Fortify yourself against incoming damage for 8 seconds. This is nice just so you're able to just golem yourself, go in, make sure that you're not taking that extra 50% that is not being blocked. And also, again, just take less damage in general. And then obviously Gravity Leap, so you're able to get in those backline areas really fast and essentially immediately activate your reflect bullets, so you're just keeping up the synergy of damage. Thanks everyone for stopping by this video. I hope you had a great time. Make sure you're going over to my Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, all at Byrdman778. Dropping a sub, follow, whatever it may be. But regardless, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great night, day, or whatever it may be.